I don't have any of those costumes. And as Sydney made that coat where my arm popped out, I
was on my own again.
Yay! I take back everything I said, Gina.
Thanks, Josh.
Dance with me,
Water, 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 water.
wow! Lightning Berry tunes. Lightning Berry.
YouTube dashboard. Logging in. Hey, we got streaming again. I'm good at that. And we're streaming live. Yes, we are. It's only a slight amount of lag. Thank you very much. I'm streaming live.
You thought it was Jake. I know, I was like, fucking Drew. I can't even make those damn kids. I get the response there. Yeah!
Yes, we are streaming live. Streaming live.
Yeah.
No, stop it. Oh my God.
And she gets to read in this one. Forgot about her. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that I was seeing episode 4.
What are you trying to say, John?
Well, your first time you gave it.
Red bull lines back to top. And the next time you take a shot on the other side, it should be really easy.
My first time.
You mean this guy?
6 hours.
Yeah, we're just finishing. What happens episode? Stevie died, still crying. Big deal, right? Big deal.
Like, oh, that beard dog probably is still. Oh, yeah. Yeah, bye. Let's go quickly. Scott, Shadow? Shadow. And the art, prize. Oh, yeah, you did that list there. Where's our Joe? On his mustache. He's too busy growing sitting in there. Yes, that would be a
We had a conversation about this on Sunday.
How are we gonna get into this inner circle? Let's party in the pants.
I had forgotten all about that shit.
Me too. You just gotta be glum. God, you ready? Would it never happen? You lie!
And he did that thing with the one arm. Everything Sega does is just a good for no reason other than when you got him he wanted to pop that arm out. That was like that. I don't believe that was Scott. I think that was all of you. And all of the stuff came out loud. At one point he's like, I will take care of that. And he had this little thing that was sticking out of the arm. And he didn't know what it was the whole time until he pulled out his hand. Like,
Brandon, why you sitting by yourself so
why is
sorry?
this thing on his arm? I'm fucking guy sitting on his arm. Right? You don't ever to me
It's more fun when you can make comments to people. Brandon, what are you gonna do? Insulting text messages? He's like, my phone starts blowing up.
That was one that also, that was one that also.
Gonna watch him listen to us.
Yeah.
Yeah! Right, Carl Adair.
Normal fist. Normal fist and just punches.
Wait, doesn't Billy come in? Part 4, right?
We are waiting on Sergeant Darling, so bear with me. That's my spot.
Not ever late!
Just like the good old days.
Darling? You weren't in for this, Brennan. Not so later.
I'll be on that stage soon.
Actually, I watched an episode of him in it today. The horror episode, yeah, he was a zombie in the horror episode.
Oh, that was your first one?
We put on Beast of Beverly Grove and nobody was here to watch Beast of Beverly Grove. That was a play we did in 2014. Yeah, but you were just as happy to watch season 2 of And so, since nobody was here to watch Beast of Beverly Grove, we put on season 2 and just started cruising on that. So we made it further through the first 3 episodes of season 2.
That's the Christmas one.
Yeah, this first one is the one where he just got shot and he would just become evil. So they have to escape. The 3 trilemmas and Willie have to escape from from Adagate's fortress.
That was with Steve!
Yes. They have to escape. And then the second episode is the Christmas episode, which by the way is an hour and 22 minutes long.
That was really
That was, I played Scorpion. Yeah, I played Scorpion.
Oh, yeah, and Scorpion Claws.
Scorpion Claws is a good 9 minutes of it, but that's still like, that was a long episode for you guys. And then the third episode is the horror episode, the zombies.
Is a poorer quality than the actual Christmas episode. It's so it's a super safe.
It may have been like stripped for YouTube.
Drew has his arm tucked back in the
So I can imagine.
Sometimes with the episodes, we film certain scenes after like a video clip, so after Scorpion Claws. Oh, okay, because I remember when the Fall Hall, they showed a little bit of scene, that helped with scene trailer, some of those scenes.
Oh, yeah, you would, yeah, the previously.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were doing Ortiz had you filming some of the
The next one.
episodes, so he edited them into the episodes. watching the episode, some of the scenes when you watch the episode, there's no studio audience. Which is weird, going from the studio audience talking and muttering, and you hear Julie's laugh, and then go to, there's no studio audience.
She'll stick all right at midnight, or is that?
Scott, I can make breakfast tickets. Hey, must still hit it in Bell, Texas.
I had a conversation with him on Sunday, he knows he was sweet.
I just had my head around. I'll be minute.
Has anybody called him? Going into the gas station.
I'm having super cheese.
Yeah.
It's a miracle.
Do the Q&A beforehand. So any questions about that episode? Well, thank you all for being here for the next Cortez Rewind. The get in here, Berkowitz. No.
Yeah.
We planned this around the big give today, so thank you all for coming out for that. If you followed any of the big give stuff today, there was a massive snafu with all of that. So please donate to whatever your favorite charities are tomorrow, and the big give website will actually be functioning again. Hopefully you'll be donating some towards us. Yay! Cool. We're just gonna jump right in. We're doing episodes 3 and 4 for season 1 of Cortez. We are missing Chuck Wigington and Vince Scarf for the evening. But myself and Rob will be reading those roles.
Yay!
Rob, this is also where we introduce Rob's character called Dargo the Shack, which was our crappy ripoff of Jabba the Hutt. And in season episode 4, we introduce Drew's character Willie.
Yeah!
So cool. Is everybody ready?
Ready!
And we'll get started with the credits. If y'all wanted to just turn around, we can do that. Or there's a seat over there for y'all.
You can still do.
People do when it's at all right, so.
If the credits don't work, you can just act it up with active figures.
Oh, yeah. That was awesome.
I was looking for him.
I was like, I gotta find it.
Space Twin Johnson was in like season 3.
Space Twin Johnson.
I was so glad to be there for that.
Is it not working, Kevin?
No. It's not on the second screen.
Okay. If you would just open up the Cortez. Just play the video files.
I have this.
Yeah.
Yay, big gives.
Yeah!
This is why we need you donating.
Hey, it's
Not flavorful.
We're like Hollywood. We're just recycling old shit.
I think because our computers.
Recast that file in the video.
Oh!
mean, that man has plundered his way in and out of encounters, barely escaping, oftentimes destroying massive amounts of equipment and ships.
Space engine shall rule the stars.
Hi, Sergeant. You look nice tonight.
Thanks, Stevie.
She knows my name.
This is what the lightning bearing was after. It shows the location of a tablet that has directions to the jump drive. If we get that tablet, we will get the jump drive.
Conditions here are a little more than what was reported.
We have reports that the Lightning Baron is somehow on your trail. He was last spotted entering the quadrant. We lost him when he hung a ride at Albuquerque Creek.
The little luck we will have the tablet by the upcoming cycle.
I fear the alien language we have seen samples of is proving extremely difficult to translate. My great resources are baffled.
So, what do we do?
Afraid we are quickly running out of options. We may have to reach out to the one man whose influence rivals mine.
No, sir, you can't mean him.
I'm afraid I do, Stevie. Send a message to Dargo the Shack, and don't you think and throw up again.
The lightning bearing. Look, we gotta get out of here. The damn buffalo triggered some sort of self-destruct sequence. We gotta get out of here.
Not until I have that tablet in my hand.
Fine. I understand, sir. Don't worry. Captain Cortez and the Trilander Brigade will brave the vile depths of the treacherous criminal underworld and get this tablet translated. Dargo and Shack be damned. Onward and onward!
Really far. Earth exhausts its resources and travel to the stars with our only hope. Launching a race into the heavens, we found a new galaxy to call home. New OT. But like humanity does, we have brought our wars with us. We are now divided into several feuding colonies. The race to the stars continues, and we are on the verge of galactic war. And only one unit stands in its way. Captain Cortez and the Trilander Brigade.
Mr. Addigate, sir, I really don't think this is a good idea.
Do you think that it's far enough in the sleeves, Ellen?
I can take it out just a bit, sir.
Thank you, dear.
Sending the Trilanders right into the belly of the beast like this is suicide. We're basing this whole mission on the rumor that Dargo has some unknown artifact that can translate the tablet. We have no confirmation on this item at all.
How is that, sir?
Excellent. You're a maestro with thread and traffic, my dear. You are too kind to an old man.
Now, you can read a card all you want, but the
the Shack is a monster. It would take an army to go up against him. Captain Cortez is clearly outclassed by this threat.
Did you know that the King of Hearts is the only king without a mustache? Isn't that bizarre, Stevie?
What?
Clearly, we both agree on the importance of a mustache, right?
Had to get as close to Stevie and stops brushing his own beard, now starts brushing Stevie's beard. Sandra sad and defeated. Sir, please, this is a matter of extreme importance. We need to get that tablet and we need to...
It makes sense a little bit. I mean, the King of Hearts was designed to look like the great King Charlemagne. Ha! Oh my! Isn't that just a silly name, come to think of it? Charlie Maine. Delightful, really. We should change our names, Stevie. I could be Charlie, and you could be Maine. And when people say, hey, Charlie Maine, we could both answer, yes, at the same time.
Mr. Addigate, the Charlanders and Captain Cortez must be careful with Darby's Shack.
He's not going to know what hit him.
Yes, sir, that's what I'm afraid of. Captain Cortez is clearly outclassed by this threat. I worry for his team, especially Sergeant Thorndike.
No, not Captain Cortez, Stevie. Dargo the Shack. He's not going to know what hit him. I've been waiting a long time to get him back.
Get him back? Given our past dealings with him, you've always at least broken even. Have you ever met him before?
Oh, yes, I know him well. We grew up together, he and I. He's been my enemy for more than 40 years.
But that's when you were in grade school.
He used to steal my lunch credits.
What?
My lunch money. Damn your eyes, you're not listening. I didn't have lunch for years.
Is that what this is about, sir?
Having your ears turned and space underwear wetted until you give someone lunch money is no forgettable matter.
Sir, the alien jump drive is one step closer to being in your grasp. It's on your space bucket list. We must focus.
Ready to ship and then come get fitted for your new clothes. Ellen will be back shortly.
New clothes? We're going off planet?
Did I not tell you? We will be attending Dargo the Shack's annual Underworld Overlord Ball as an inside team for Captain Cortez.
What?
They need our help, and getting into Dargo the Shack's party is the only way. And it will be so amazing! I never get to do things like this.
We're going to the Underworld Overlord Ball?
That's right, Stevens. Get ready to shake the groove thing! We're going to the home planet of Dargo the Shack! Contact the Admiral and set a course for doom!
C2, lights up on half the stage. We should get the vibe of a hotel room or barracks. Against one wall is a bench. There's suitcases and duffel bags on it. Cortez and Darlene are hanging out in the room. Darlene lingers by the door with his gun, and Tuna is asleep on the bench somewhere.
Do, but that planet is cursed!
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah, Cap. My mom always said, if you go to Doom, you'll die.
It is a wretched hive of scum and villainy. We'll never find one more like it, so we must be cautious. But as dangerous as it is, we have a job to do. We're going to do it.
I know, sir. It's just, I got a bad feeling about this. And I think Tunic needs a little more rest before we start this next mission. He just got recloned, Cap. And already we're planet hopping with it.
I don't like it any more than you do, Charlie. We have no choice. He'll be fine. He always is. Lord knows we've cloned him enough times now. Corporal Tunic always comes out fine, and he's never the wiser that he even died. Besides, the plan needs 4 people.
Sir, about that plan.
There's a knock at the door, the guys rack hands on their guns, and we fade, and quick blackout and lights up on the opposite side of the stage, the same room mirrored on the other side. The lightning baron is pacing nervously with Carl at the door. We hear a knock, and they both rack up the Marines. Carl enters the door, gun drawn, and Claire stumbles in, arm laden with luggage and some letters of mail. Baron jumps to the door, gun drawn, peeks out and slams it.
What are you seeing, Claire?
No, Lightning Baron. I got all the stuff you asked for and picked up the mail from the front desk.
Please, sir, this is suicide. Doom, it is cursed.
My mom always said, if you go to Doom, you'll die.
Everyone's mother says that. Besides, we have no choice. We must break into the Underworld Overlord Ball and intercept Captain Cortez and get that turret. I am tired of losing to that silken-haired bastard. And besides, Dargo the Shack has repeatedly snubbed my villainous ways and never invites me when, by God, I will crash this party and rub elbows with the great villains as I deserve to.
But sneaking in his waiters is so risky,
my attention, I may rip their throat out. But we must do it. The alien engine will be mine.
Lightning Baron, it's here.
She holds up an envelope and the side goes dark and back to the marine side. Right where we left it. The door opens and Thorndyke enters carrying some packages.
Captain Cortez, it's here.
Excellent, Thorndyke. You're an expert package handler. Yeah, knew I could count on you.
Sir, this is suicide. Dargo wants to kill you.
How are we gonna get into his inner circle? Much less the hottest party in the galaxy.
Found the package and opens one.
I've got a few ideas, Kane.
Holds up a master's face.
A few ideas indeed.
Brilliant, sir. Is it a masquerade ball?
It is, indeed. That's not even the best part of the plan.
Holds out electric guitar.
Sir?
That's right, gang. Pull out the instruments and ready to shake. We're getting the band back together, and we're gonna rock the Underworld Overlord Ball.
But sir, none of us sing or play instruments.
Don't worry, Trilanders. We aren't going to have to sing or do any of that. We will be out of there before that happens. No worries. It's all
Where are my pants?
all up.
Like on that side, like up on the Baron side.
It's here. We actually got one.
Sure, that's wonderful.
How did Dark of the Shack find us?
When he is the most powerful criminal in the galaxy.
Finally, all of our evil ways have been acknowledged, Iron Lions. An invitation to the Underworld Overlord Ball.
Yeah. It's like the evil prom.
I need to find a dress.
I need to finish on
I need to kill Captain Cortez. There, pack the bags and return those waiter disguises. Enrique, steal all the toiletries and towels and ready the station. No doubt Captain Cortez has already devised some attractive way to infiltrate the Underworld Overlord Ball, and I intend to be there to spoil his plans and finally get the villainous recognition that I deserve. Ha-ha-doo! Get ready! The Lightning Baron and the Iron Lions are coming! Prepare the in-flight movie screen of doom! None of it.
Excuse me. I have a huge presentation due tomorrow, and if I don't get it done, I'm gonna get banned. Sounds serious. It is. Sounds boring. Very. Don't you wish you were doing something else? But what? Don't you wish you could get away from it all? I need a vacation. Greetings, galactic travelers. Are you tired of the same old boring vacation to the stars? Sick of having memories of vacations? Looking for the perfect summer getaway? Well, look no further. Come to the most unique planet in the Galactic Empire. Ha-ha-doo. Home of the Galactic Monster, Dargo the Shack. With our extensive mountain ranges of exploding rock, vast lava fields, and violent dust storms covering 2/3 of the planet's surface, you're sure to have a trip that you'll never forget. Come and stay at our 5-star hotel. Bring the kitties. With our staff of Jawas who are expertly trained in childcare, you can be sure to leave them and have no worries in the world. Contact your local travel agent this very parsec and book your trip of a lifetime. Our human-cyborg relation droids are online constantly to book your reservation. Ha-ha-doo. You'll love it to death.
That Commodore.
Alright, lights up on C3. Lights up on Dark of the Shack's mansion interior. This should be a luxurious ballroom and have a raised platform microphone. Perhaps a large banner that says Underworld Overlord Ball. There's a small alcove that has a beautiful onyx cube displayed. Dark of the Shack and his right-hand man Sagan are standing on the stage observing the final decorations of the party. Sagan should be a literal right-hand man and be missing his left arm. The occasional employee wanders by.
Excuse me. All the guests have started arriving, doctors.
Excellent, Sagan. Make sure they're all settled in and all their needs are met. Oh, did Admiral Akbar, our SVP, back yet?
No, sir. He was quite adamant about not attending. He thinks it's...
I know. Damn, that man's paranoia. His loss! This is going to be the best Underworld Overlord ball to date.
The idea of making it a masquerade ball this year was quite inspired, sir.
Thank you, Sagan. After a few sonic screwdrivers, I usually find myself quite creative. What was the final word on the band?
Oh, we have a band named Kelvin Darkstar and the Hammers Slammers booked, sir. They come highly recommended. Oh, and I release those ram calls to you ordered onto the garden grounds in case there are any party crashers.
Excellent, Sagan.
One minor detail. Sir, that has been bugging me.
Yes?
Your new prized possession, the Shadow Cube. We know nothing about the thing, sir. It was pulled from the archaeological dig just weeks ago, and now it's on display in the main hall. We haven't had a chance to have it analyzed. I don't like the thing, sir. Let me take it and put it in the vault in my room next to my David Hasselhoff skull.
The cube stays, Sagan. I like it on display. It is truly one of a kind, and I want all to see the opulence I possess. And I thought I told you to get rid of that damn skull. It's creepy, even by our standards.
Yes, sir.
The Shadow Cube stays, Hasselhoff goes. See to the final preparations. I'm going to be upstairs torturing those Jehovah's Witnesses that came poking around. Alert me if there are any problems.
Yes, sir.
Argo exits and Sagan walks over to the cube. He begins to pulse and he is mesmerized by it. The next few lines are as if he is hearing the cube talk to him.
Yes, I understand. Yes. Don't worry. I'll have you soon enough. What? Why not? I don't care about that. I'm your only option. Do you understand? You will be mine.
He turns away and hears something in his earpiece.
What? No. General Grievous, tell General Grievous that if he opens the minibar, he pays for the minibar. Do you hear me?
He exits upstage. Enter the Trilanders and Stevie and Adigating. Tunic and Stevie are loaded up like pack mules, and the Landers are in various rocker band outfits and carrying their instruments. Cortez has a guitar slung over his shoulder and a masquerade mask on top of his head. Darlington has a ribbon corsage around his arm. Maybe make a new one, blah, blah. Tunic and Stevie claps to the ground once they halt.
My bird! Would you look at the size of this place?
Did you see the Wampa Ruffs coming in? Those things are cheap.
I used to wrestle Wampas in my youth, you know.
Mr. Adams, sir, are you sure you want to be seen with us like this? The cover of the space rock band, if we are exposed like this, it can get dangerous.
Not an issue, Trap. The word is already out that you and your brigade are in my employ. Let's keep it even less an issue and just make sure you aren't discovered. Agreed?
Agreed, sir. Did you get any additional intel on what exactly we're looking for here?
Adigate crosses over to a very Stevie, rolls up a data pad. They take from him and begins to get up.
I finally heard back from some of my bosses, and I believe I have just the key. Just over a week ago, Dargo's people raped and excavated a series of ruins that were told to hold countless treasures. Among one of the items he pilfered was an ancient alien artifact of immeasurable power. But he has no idea he has it. He thinks it's just another trinket. That's the key to translating the tablet.
An invaluable treasure in this place? That's like trying to find a needle in a sack of needles, sir.
My spy tells me it looks like a simple black cube, as if it was made of the smoothest black rock.
That will speed things up, sir. But remember, Trilanders. This palace is vast. Corridors and nooks unknown. We are in the belly of the beast here. Time's running short. We must find that cube and steal it before we're forced to actually perform as a rock band. The dangerous sands of time pour against us, and we must find this cube, and then...
That's it! Well done!
That was fast.
Do we just grab it? Whoa, why is it doing that? The cube gets full.
Must have some kind of sensor hooked to it.
I got it, Captain.
Say get interesting Cortez and some of the landers pull down their masks. Darlene freezes and they turn away and the cube hastily.
Here you are. About damn time you showed up, you smelly excuse for a spaceman. I don't care how good your reputation is. Mr. Atticate, you've arrived. Welcome to Hot.
You must be saving Dargo's right-hand assistant.
Yes, indeed. A pleasure to meet such a powerful man as you, sir.
Right you are, young man. I mean, yes.
If you will excuse the badge, Mr. Advocate, they are tonight's entertainment. If you will just follow that corridor there, to your left, you will be escorted to your suite.
Of course, thank you, Satan. They seem like a really trustworthy band, don't they? Don't you think?
The Trilanders are motioning for him to just go.
Yes, indeed. Trustworthy. Able to be left unattended and go where they please. Am I right? That leader there, Kelvin Darkstar, is amazing.
Of course, Mr. Advocate. They do come highly recommended.
Sir, is it not time for your medicine? Let's get up to our room and get settled in before the ball.
Of course, Stevie. Thank you, Satan. Tell Dargo the Shack I look forward to seeing him shortly. Goodbye, music rocking band. I am excited for your stellar performance later.
Well, you seem to have a plan, Kelvin Darkstar. Perhaps we shall have to arrange for the band to start sooner than we thought.
Sooner?
Your voice must be quite impressive to get the attention of someone as cultured as Mr. Advocate.
Of course it is, but I'm just the leader of the band, and guitar, the real talent is this guy. Yeah, he's our, this guy's our lead singer. Voice as smooth as Romulan ale.
Lefty McGee. Singer and juggler for the band.
Lefty?
Right. No, sure, you're gonna love us. You won't be able to contain your applause. The decorations here are amazing. We really have to hand it to you. 2 thumbs way up. How do you tie your shoes?
Say holds the gun and shoots tuning.
Hey!
Saw that?
Remove your friend's body and go get ready for the ball. Your dressing room is backstage, and you have appropriate clothes waiting for you. Not that trash you're wearing.
You just killed our singer. How the frack do you expect us to perform a man short?
That's not my concern now. Just know that the funds for your 4-person act have already been transferred to your account, and there had better be a 4-person band, or you will share your ruthless fate.
He holds his gun and crosses back to chat with one of the people setting up. They're all in a rush to Tune's side.
Tune.
Damn it.
What do we do, Captain? Should we just grab the cube and make a run for it?
No, that won't fly, sir. We need to wait until there's a distraction of some kind.
Agreed, Sergeant. We must wait. We run the plan we have and see how it plays. Let's go get ready. Darling, come on back. Grab.
The watchful Blair of Sagan, Charlie has a loaded tunic, and they're geared to exit. Team 5, enter the Lightning Baron and the Iron Lions. They are carrying the luggage as well.
Oh, gods. Look at this place. I just had a golden robot help wipe my bottom. This is a life right here, Iron Lions. Once we have the jump to drive, riches such as these will be ours.
Excuse me? Didn't you get the orders I sent your lawyer? The big staff and boss boys are to come through the back looting box.
Boss boys? Waiters? Do you know whom you address? I am the Lightning Baron, scourge of the space lanes, highwayman of the Mutara Nebula, reader of the readers. Know my name and bring me a luggage cart.
I'm sorry, Mr.
Lightning Baron!
Licorice Larry? Right, I'm not showing you on the list anywhere. So that means you are getting in security to the main hall.
We are on the list, Claire! See, we received this the other day.
Yes. You were the last-minute additions when Mr. Starr cancelled suddenly, and we had some room open up. Let me update the file. My apologies, Mr. Berger.
Lightning Baron!
Right, sure. If you will simply take that hall and follow this map, this will lead you to your room.
This is written on a napkin.
Yes, we have very lovely boiler rooms set up for you. Lightning Baron. It comes fully equipped with in-room sauna and
Shut up, everything! Listen here, what was your name? Sagan. Listen here, Sagan, if that is your real name. I am here for 2 reasons. To give the recognition that a villain of my caliber deserves, and to find Captain Cortez, who is infiltrating this very ball tonight.
Ah, that's lovely, Mr. Sheriff. I hope you enjoy your stay. I will be seeing you this evening at the masquerade ball.
Well, I never. Treat him like a common hotel customer. Enrique, rip out the smugglers' bottoms on the suitcases. We're cleaning this place out of all we can and making up for this fiasco. Stop stealing stuff, Lions!
Anything we want?
Whatever we can manage, Claire. And I think I know just what I have my eye on.
He crosses over to the cube and eyes it.
But all in good time. Let us be off to our boiler room and prepare for the underworld over North Floor.
I got it. Team 6, ball. Lights on the same room, but now the contact decorations have been completed. The place looks great. The occasional waitress wanders by with a case of champagne. We see Darling hunker down on the platform, ready to speak to the commissioner's room. Sagan chats off to the side with the guests, and we hear the sound of people mingling. Cortez enters looking dashing in a tuxedo and a mask in his hand. He pulls the mask down across to Darling. As he stands up to the Darling with a tuxedo t-shirt under his jacket.
Hey, I hate these monkey suits, sir. This flower on my arm is lovely, but I don't think it matches my complexion.
Yeah, well, we have to suck it up and manage, Sergeant. Rule number 7. Be watchful.
Right. Water.
Adigan and Stevie enter looking to Mr. Dapper in their ballroom clothes. Mr. Adigan has a gray mask on his face and he's as optimistic.
Hello, space fans. I don't know at all in any way, shape, or form, but really like Stevie. Go run interference with Satan.
Deep inside, crosses over to Sagan. They chat quietly amongst themselves with the guests. Adigan crosses over to Cortez.
Hello, Captain Cortez. It's me.
Yes, it is, sir. We have a problem. Sagan killed Corporal Tunic, and and we're short one man, and you can get that cue before we're forced to play.
Worry not. I will distract him as best I can. When the time is right, give me the signal and you grab the cue. Where is Sergeant Thorndyke?
Oh, she's getting ready. We were forced to wear this fragment tuxedo thing. Can't imagine what terrible thing was laid out for her.
Thorndyke enters in a killer's stage dress. The room is silent. She stands there awkwardly silent. Heaving crosses over to her and the party resumes. Sergeant Thorndyke, you look.
I know, Susan, I look ridiculous.
I think you look beautiful. She has no idea how to take this part of her life. She's good at finding silly. She grows more awkward.
Thanks, Stevie.
My word, young lady, you are a vision.
Just saying.
Alright, enough of the dress crap, let's just do the mission.
As she's saying this line, again a hand places the boombox in, and Lightning Baron enters, and the hand presses play. The other superstar players, and he's standing there trying to look confused. He waves off the boombox and is removed. Ball looks at him. He wears a sequined eye patch.
Lightning Baron is here! Let's rock this joint!
Sorry, sir.
What the hell happened to the Imperial March?
I think Enrique was in the boombox last night.
Damn him! Where the hell is he?
He's still getting dressed back there.
Oh my, there's champagne! This is free, right?
Both take the last weekend to mingle and talk on sight. At a gate, Stevie separate across from the stage. He waves people out of sight.
Hello, Mr. Sears. Pleasure to see you again. Oh, Badger, you old so-and-so. I guess you're not anybody into these things, am I right? Ha ha! The Lightning Baron is here! We can stop this thing flyways. Ha ha! There's my cue. Soon it will be ours. Oh dear. Look, Claire, they have live music. This is the big leagues.
Cross over the stage, and the Trilam's secure mask.
I love Space Baby. Are you in the band?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Lightning Baron. You may have heard of me. Nope. Oh, well, I'm sure you have. Yeah, Lightning Baron, scourge of the space lanes, now contempt of the Mandalorians, sworn enemy to Captain Cortez and the Triland Brigades. What to the who? Well, Captain Cortez, never mind. Do you know any Billy Space stories? Sure, we do. Excellent. See to it, my good man.
Taking steps forward, he looks pale and sickly. He stands near the cube to begin his pulse.
Ladies and gentlemen, lords and ladies, welcome to the Underworld Ball! And your host, the man behind the very dog lump shack!
Never will you find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. And awesomeness! May all your underworld dreams come true! Please enjoy yourselves!
He mingles and he and Atticate eye each other and glare.
Basil Oberon Atticate. Doggo Bottom, we meet again. Got any more lunch money for me this time? I won't be so easy this time. Careful, friend, just because our companies get along doesn't mean I'll think twice about putting a hole in you. Jerk. Fart breath, ass goblin.
This sounded like Groovy. The other guests are watching and perhaps some music to support things.
Music right now? But it's too early for that. Are you insane? Perhaps a round of some back before we get started with the festivities. No, just like old times.
Yes, let's play Space Monopoly. You don't want to hear that band play. That's crazy talk.
But this is a party. You need music in a party. Don't you want to hear some live music? Yeah! You can really get this party going. Hit it, boys!
Just to the band, they try to understand they're frozen and awkward. Thorndyke reaches for her gun, taking a gun and brandishing as it tries.
Sure.
My God, they're done for. Stevie, get ready to run to the shuttle. We're going to need a fast getaway. This is about...
Stephen rips his mask down and jumps onto the stage and grabs the mic. Everyone stares at him with fear and confusion. He quickly hands the device to Darling, who plugs into the speaker and assists him to do so. Hello, welcome to the Underworld Overlord Ball. We're the band. Hope you don't shoot us. He cues Darling and the promise begins to play. Charlie Adams begins to mime playing the song. Stephen closes his eye and begins to shyly sing, growing more confident as he does. Everyone stares at him and begins to get into it. The party is loving it as Thornback stares at Stevie, who has his song and has his moment for about 2 minutes or so. Baron is distracting Dargo and motions for Claire to go steal the cube, and Cortez motions to sing to Adagate. The crowd is parted for us to see as both Claire and Adagate sneak to the cube. As they both look opposite ways on the lookout, they reach for the cube and touch it at the same time. The cube pulses and flashes like crazy, and we hear a scream from Sagan, and he fires several shots in the air and rushes him. He shoves Claire.
Ah! Get away from that, you filthy space hooker!
Hey!
You get into the cave now and have a great redundancy.
What is the meaning of this outburst, Sagan?
Greetings, Underworld Overlord Ball.
What the rat?
That's where they're just talking.
I did indeed, Captain. I am the Shadow, an ancient intellect that has survived the ages.
Hey, Shadow, you.
Greetings, darling.
Don't talk with it! It's mine!
Sagan rushes to the cube and tries to grab it. He seems to be stopped by some kind of force field and struggles against it. The cube begins to pulse.
No! You will be mine forever! Precious!
You will be unable to touch me, Sagan, unless I allow it.
What the hell is going on?
I am considering my options, Dargo. Options?
I'm only option. We were meant to be together.
Enrique enters from my coat, takes our coat.
This monkey's losing it.
I'm considering my options. Please be quiet, Paul.
I'm just gonna shoot this guy.
Option chosen. Mr. Stevie, please come forward. Me?
Enough of this crap.
He pulls gun and shoots the cube. Nothing happens. Please be still, Dargo. The lights flicker, we hear a zap, and Dargo crumples. Mr. Stevie, you are the option. That doesn't sound good. Your song was true and had an 80s goodness vibe to it. Please. Tell me what you desire.
No! I'm the one! Not this dream! You're mine!
Sagan surges forward, Batman moves through the force field, and is finally able to grab the cube.
You are in the dream with me, Shadow Cube!
He holds the cube high and then plunges it into his stomach area as he doubles over and shudders. Lights begin to pulse around him. He looks up suddenly, a maniacal look on his face gasps.
It's mine!
He rears up, transforms, and possesses a new arm ripping out of his coat and roars. His new arm is black and shadowy like the cube which has gone missing.
Cosmic power!
My God! It's a Super Saiyan!
Take him down.
So yeah, Drew had his arm tucked into this coat the whole episode, and the girls had made a breakaway coat, and so he just stripped his extra arm free, and it looked like he had grown an arm into the power, and it was the most dumbest thing.
Sydney, Morgan's sister's
The Iron Lions and try to open fire on Sagan. We simply laughed it off like Tina's new arm.
Do you really think you can harm me with bullets?
Nah, but I punch real hard.
Darling delivers a thunderous blow.
Enrique, go!
Thorndyke, go! Enrique joins Darling in the level of Sagan. The two strong men trying their best to deal with the enhanced power and Thorndyke attacking speed.
Dargo, you must have some way to control him. What the hell are you talking about? He just ate his cosmic cube. The best I got is a detonator that can blow this whole place to hell.
Use it! He must be stopped!
Are you crazy? I ain't blowing up my palace. This place is custom made, with space marble inlaid into...
Adagate grabs the detonator and punches that Dargo and pushes the button.
Sheesh! There!
Self-destruct sequence activated, Mr. Shack. The palace will explode shortly. Have a nice day.
You don't know what you've done!
done! Darkness staggers out, and the fight in the background is not going well for the 3 versus Super Saiyan as Darling gets knocked out.
Yeah. You do not stand a chance against me, fools. I am the Shadow Saiyan.
That is a pretty cool name.
Mr. Adams, get out of here now. Steaming, get to the shuttles and get them powered up.
What about the cube? We need to decode the tablet.
Go!
Stevie nods, worried but understands, he grabs Renegade and hustles out.
Baron, take them in and get out of here before it's too late.
Like hell, if you think that you're going to get credit for bringing down Dog on the shack and blowing up Taha Doom all by yourself, you are sorely mistaken. The lightning man will deal with this miscreant.
He rushes in, shooting and attacking Saiyan, knocking him back.
Enrique! Get out of here and ready the ship!
See? He nods and staggers off wounded.
Thornton, I want you out of here now. Get to the ship and ready a planet buster nuke.
But darling!
Now! I'll get him out.
He rushes in and punches Sagan. Now Baron and Cortez versus Sagan. They have a good old-fashioned scrap. They hold their own against Sagan, but are losing. Sagan knocks Baron into the ground, who's barely moving now, and he has Cortez pinned against the wall by his throat.
To think of all the power behind the name, Captain Cortez and Lightning Man. Only to find that the man can hardly live up to their names. What a pity.
Yeah. You forgot one thing about me.
And what's that?
My back's to the wall. I really know how to dig deep.
He punches hard in Sagan's stomach, the same spot where the cube went, and he begins to dig and push with all of his might. Sagan roars in pain and begins to swing him right as the Baron springs to his feet and grabs Sagan's arms and neck, pinning them back. The 3 men struggle, Sagan screaming all the while, until with a mighty wrench, Cortez rips free the cube from Sagan, who screams and staggers back, clutching his stomach.
It's mine! You don't understand! You must give it back to me!
He rushes him and the Baron knocks him out calmly.
Finally, what a pick.
Detonation in 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah, the planet blowing up thing.
We have to get out of here.
As you wish, Captain. Teleporting now.
What? Wait, no, darling!
There's a quick blackout and the lights back up and Cortez is missing. Baron and some unconscious men are left on stage, and we hear the computer begin counting down.
Oh, come on, there's someone there! Cortez, you selfish prick! You come back here and teleport me also! Cortez! Come!
With the computer counting down and the Baron screaming, the sky, the scene, light fades to blackout. It's amazing. Lights from the interior of Adagate's ship, all are present. Adagate seeking Thornton spotting into the background, and Cortez stands in the same spot he was in when he was teleported.
Ling!
He crumbles to the ground, we hear a massive explosion, and everyone reacts like they were hit by a tremor. The whole planet just went nova, sir. Ha-ha Doom is gone. My mother was almost right. Sorry.
Pilots are full burn now on all engines. We're Sergeant Darling.
Shadow, you must teleport Sergeant Darling to me right now.
I'm sorry, Captain. My powers have been damaged. The forceful merging with Satan has harmed my connection with the universe. I was barely able to process your request of escape.
But you left Sergeant Darling there to die.
Sergeant Darling lives, Captain.
What?
Sir, we're all being hailed by another vessel. It's the Lightning Bearer.
What?
Oh yeah, he lives too.
On screen.
Lights up on the opposite side of the stage. The Lightning Bearer, Claire, and Enrique are there. Darling is clapped to his knees, hands shackled to a yoke above his shoulders. He's bleeding from his mouth.
Greetings, Captain Cortez.
Sergeant Darling, you're alive.
Yes, I am alive, not thanks to you, and I have your darling.
A trade. Me for him. Let him go.
Oh, we will trade, Captain Cortez, but not for you. If you wish to get back your underling, you will hand over the shadow tube and the alien tablet to me, or else you will never see your precious Sergeant Darling alive again!
Was that?
Captain Cortez, as much as I care for Sergeant Darling, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Or the one. What the? That's gay. Who says that crap? Johnny!
Sir, we gotta get him back.
Who knows what terrible tortures they are doing to him?
You will break Sergeant Darling. I will hear your willpower snap like dry twigs.
Go stand on the curb, Bear, because I'm about to take you to school.
Shut up, Enrique! Rest yourself now.
What are we gonna do, Captain?
I'm afraid we have little choice, Marines. We must make a deal for Darling. Let's try.
Give me that tablet!
Suck it. Darling!
No!
Son of a bitch! Never.
If you will not give me that tablet, then you will die.
Alright, y'all need to take 5? Yes. Let's take 5, I'll come back to you.
That number is she at the time she was and so I borrowed her video games and but she thought we get it back like next day. And so it was overtime for like change.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say the original stuff. Yeah, have all our little alterations.
Great, Sergeant Darling.
And again, it's so satisfying when we do these parts because they haven't started on everything. So it's like,
No, we might but you know,
and I'm like, you're not, but I'm so I'm kind of seeing parts that I'm saying in my mind. Like, yeah. Oh, it's weird. I'm also, there's moments where I forceful.
Why? Why?
Miss her.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like that 430 point. Yeah. That ended up being 2 demo point. So now it's 7 o'clock. I thought this is a walk. And then all of a sudden, 35 water. And they get cured.
do you think this exists? I don't know. So it's a surprise.
My goal was,
What?
You're not drinking wine.
go back to
That.
That thing.
Yeah, I like that.
Me too.
Go back. See the little, breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
There, the whole time.
Yes.
We were trying to figure out who it was.
Oh, the one. The best part about is you talk by pulling the camera back with your teeth.
That's right, I especially concocted it so it could hit my mouth.
Everything about that character was a Drew Barrymore's concoction. I just assumed the one arm thing was too. No, that was the one arm thing with Scott. Everything else, that whole thing with the arm piece, the pin and everything else, all that was clearly Drew Barrymore. It was Drew Junior.
You can make it right.
It's a good one. It is. I mean, whatever.
Because I remember when we came up and I had this over there.
No, but I like that. Three girls shot Dixie stuff off my head. Like, not like Scott's kind of my hair against the wall. They shot the little Dixie stuff off my head. Champlin did too. It took me 3 tries, so I didn't fall fast. But 3 girls did it. First shot. So then I had to redo it, but
Alright, let's go episode 4.
That's Scott. Indian website settled down. I still can't check.
I don't know what we're talking about.
There's one time thing where Brian started talking, I was just like off the wall daydreaming, and that's the big talk.
Alright, so that was episode 3. That was one of our, I remember the Space Rock Band.
Yeah.
That we had the guitar, and the idea was just to make them kind of look cool like a Space Rock Band. And that was a lot of fun. We also spent way too much time trying to make that. Anyways, y'all talk about the episodes.
Well, trying to make us look like a rock band. We had a couple like actual instruments and bass that we spray painted and whatever. The guitar was just a rock band keyboard. So it's a tiny little thing.
Right.
Spray painted old gear.
I still own Space. I never repainted it. I never used all my life. I just restrung it. Space plays fine.
And Ben plays singing. He sings amazing in real life, so it was nice to have an actual person sing that really well and an added episode. Since I can't do those things.
I like the mix that she chose because it started off with the original and then it turned into the remake.
Yeah, who did the
I can't remember.
It's really funky 90s remake.
Right, and the idea was obviously to keep building that zap stuff, that Stevie and falling in love with Lord Knight and like that. But it was fun to get Stevie and Attic out of the office and try to have be in an adventure which character. I remember Drew having that arm tied behind his back for episode, and you were able to make your own gun reloadable, So Drew basically had a gun, he tied a rope to it, so when Sam would shoot somebody, he would grab the rope and recock the gun, so he could shoot more people. And it was,
the armband that I created was out of like little bits and pieces I found around the shop and in the props things. It was a shin guard from a soccer thing with a cell phone glued onto it and a little maraca that had magnetically put in a little holder so I could grab it with my teeth and use it like a stylus. And you could even blow into it and the gear would spin. Oh my god.
This was the beginning of the Drew invention.
Because my character analysis was, you had suggested play the robot on Mystery. Yeah.
Row the robot?
No, not to row the robot. I'm sorry. Who's the English guy who just recently died? Alan Rickman. It was an Al Rickman mixed with like Stephen Hawking in my mind.
Oh yeah, are you talking about your original sequence?
Yeah.
Middle.
Alright.
We also.
Yes.
I was just wondering, I noticed when you guys did read the first when we were watching the first season what happened to the no one hassles the hawk on?
Oh, that's where I.
And that's where we don't make the edits. So this is how originally we wrote it. And then through that month of rehearsing, we would add jokes. I would forget about them, and they're lost time unless you look back at it. So that was probably a joke that evolved that we used for the episode, and now we're reading it and forgot all about it.
Yeah, I was sad. Get rid of the soul.
I could have sworn it was in there.
I was like, get rid of the soul. I was waiting for the don't hassle the hawk.
Don't hassle the hawk, I think was a Drew advert.
Oh yeah.
This is also the episode that we changed from Ramona playing Claire to Rigel playing Claire. So we have the Claire's first entrance in here. We have the Oh, you look different.
Yeah, space line.
Which is in the
Yeah, we
script.
did cast actors.
Yeah.
Well, if you watch the video of episode 3, Ramona, who played Claire in episodes 1 and 2, also played Claire in the first half of the episode, and we changed to Rigel about 15 minutes in. So the space lift line is very jarring because he's like different. Well, I got a space lift. All right, good. But we did the episode on stage. It was Rigel every night. Ramona did it on stage. They filmed the first half of the scenes in the episode already were on the level. Hey, there were lots of there.
This is also the fight that we had with Sagan, Darling and Thorndike had with Sagan, is one of my favorite fights that we've done this entire series. Because it was all very background. It was just they're having this whole conversation and we're just fighting him in the background. Maybe like a 2-minute long fight, something like that.
I remember because the dialogue, we were all fighting this entire time. I was exhausted.
Well, and contrary to what the stage direction says, I did not take off my heels. I had on those orange heels the entire time.
I remember I had the decision that my new shadow arm was kind of like a smoky snake, and so it would kind of move like this just a little bit, and would catch things like really swiftly.
I don't remember any of that shit.
Really?
I remember like it was kind of like Jim Carrey and Liar Liar.
Yeah. I remember jumping off the stage and like trying to punch you and that's all I did.
And Rob let me borrow these little they were the size of like beer bottle cap glasses, and I took them off and my eyes were all bugged out the first time in this play.
My mother is a Captain Porteous virgin. And I was like, didn't get to the episodes, it was my first episode. I was like, no, that was the one where I got my Porteous cherry pop. Come on. And he's like, no, your mom's gonna have to wait to get her cherry pop later. I was like, that's great.
Drew's bug eyes got her hair.
But yeah, I was noted my mom was like, watch his eyes. Like, he didn't, like, the whole time he did not blink. Like, I'm like, it's like a 4-minute long scene. And like, there's not a single blink. And I was just like,
The thing is, I don't have to blink. I blink it.
all the stuff he can do is I'm like, look. And I'm like, look, he still hasn't moved yet. Look, he still hasn't moved yet.
Captain Bronco's crazy guy. Blink man, blink.
Alright, let's start with episode 4. Alright, episode 4, Deadly Dealing Darling.
Any word of plan I'm supposed to retrieve?
No, sir. As I was saying, he went off the grid exactly 36 hours ago. And we have had no prior contact, not to mention the status of his pilot of the so-called alien jump drive.
Space engine shall do the service.
This is when the lightning bear comes out. It shows the location of the travel, right next to the jump drive. If we get that travel, we will get the jump.
Then our fleet will have the ability to reach the farthest reaches of the galaxy in an instant. Commerce and trade will blossom and enrich the galaxy. The treasure will be relieved of all the colonies.
We're going to the underworld overlord ball
That's right, Stevie. Get ready to shake your roots in. We're going to the whole planet of Dargo the Shack. Plunge into the anthem and then
I think we need to give Tunic a little more time to rest. We just reclaimed it, and already we're taking his land, Captain, Captain?
I don't like it any more than we do, Gunn. But we have no choice. He'll be fine. He always is. The Lord knows we've flown him enough times now. Corporal Tunic always turns out fine. And he's never the wiser that he even died.
Just over a week ago, Dargo's people raided an excavation, a series of ruins filled with the home countless treasure. Among one of the items I pilfered was an ancient alien artifact of immeasurable power. I have no idea he has it.
And valuable trinket in this place?
My spy tells me it looks like a simple black cube, as if it was made of the smoothest black rock.
Sergeant Thornback, you look
Ridiculous.
I think you look beautiful.
Thanks, Stevie.
And I have your darling. So not for you. You ever wish to see your underling alive again, and you will hand over to me the shadow cube and the alien tablet. Or else you'll never see your darling alive again.
Really far. Earth is off its resources to travel to the stars with our own. Launching our race into the heavens, we found a new galaxy but like the antics, there are wars with us. We are now divided into several fleeting colonies. The race to the stars continues, and we are on the verge of galactic war. And only one group stands in its way. Captain Cortez and the Trilander.
Sir, please. I need that tablet to get my marine back.
I'm sorry, Captain Cortez. I cannot do that. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or the one.
That's gay. Who else said that?
Do you have any
No. Go space. Mr. Addy. How can you abandon Sergeant Darling after all he's done for you and your corporation? I cannot leave my friend Darling at the hands of the Lightning Baron. And he's seven.
Good, Captain. I'm not saying we have abandoned Darling, but I am saying we cannot use the shadow cube or tablet to trade for him. The cube is nearly drained of power and is using its last gasp of energy to translate the tablet for us. We are one step from mankind closer to getting what we want, and I will not just pass it over to a space thug for one man. The alien engine must be ours! Anybody?
Go space. Let me at least take this tablet after it's translated. We will have information we need, and Baron will never know. We'll just need to beat him to the location of the jump drive. Got any jets? Done.
You son of a, I mean, well played. Well done. As for this discussion, we are done. The tablet stays here. The shadow will soon fade from this world, and you will not be able to comply with the Baron's demands anyway. What I do offer you is all my resources to effect a rescue of Sergeant Darling. We can get him back on our own terms. Where are the rest of your Marie?
We are already considering. We're already considering the option of infiltration and rescue. They're already hard at work planning such a rescue, using all their vast training, marine tactics that we've acquired for long years.
You know, 2 men, lights up on 2 men, Thorndike, they're trying over some plans and have some Barbie dolls and other very serious questions.
Why do I have to be the Barbie doll? Why can't I be
the Space Rock?
Because I'm the Space Rock. Got it.
What about Magneto?
Stab you in the face with Magneto. Shut the hell up and focus on figuring out a way into the Iron Man base.
I'm sorry, Sarge. I'm just confused and worried. You know, I don't even remember passing out at the Underworld Overlord Ball. And when I come to, I find out that all hell is broken loose. Sergeant Darling's captured by the Lightning Baron. Dude blew up. And now we got some energy cube translated as tablet while Stevie's linked to it. I mean, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills or something. What the fuck made me pass out again?
Shellfish. Shellfish. You were killing the shrimp in the buffet and tried to warn you, but it was too late. You just gurgled something and keeled over. Who knew you had such a reaction to them? Lucky we were there to save you.
Okay. I guess I need to be more careful with my snacking.
Don't worry about that later. We need to figure out a way to break into Baron's fortress. According to the intel we got, he'll be on the move in less than 24 hours. We have a narrow window and we must use it to save Sergeant Darling. A series of air ducts may be our best bet of entry. So if the captain can convince Mr. Addy to get us the tablet for a trade.
Worried about Sergeant Darling, sir.
Me too. Who knows what they're doing to
Stayed on them and the left touch their action, blackout. Quick scene change, what happened to the ferry platform. Lights up on my stage when Darling is in shackles. He is being herded slowly by the lightning bearing Iron Lion. We're army darkness. We hear a voiceover.
My name, Sergeant Darling. And I am a slave.
Staggers on the way to the yoke. His last 2 as the pre-case shoves him. Lightning bearing whips.
Ow!
He stops and turns upstairs.
What the frack?
What?
Too hard, man. Way too hard. Not cool.
I'm sorry.
Stop it.
I'm sorry, but I haven't really had a chance to get a feel for it yet.
Well. Stop it.
Looked a little too hard.
It's not too hard. He's our prisoner.
Darling snaps his whip and hits Baron and we both yell and Baron steps back to the whip.
Damn you, that hurts. Are you trying to put out my other eye?
Are you trying to hurt my good arm? Doesn't feel good, does it?
Now see here, Tommy. All right, prisoner. I will treat you as I see fit until your dashing Captain Cortez trains you for the items I desire. You are left, whatever. Dastardly tortures myself and the Iron Lion. Not with. These minor weaknesses are merely the tip of the iceberg.
Darling snaps his whip again and hits Baron on the leg.
What's wrong with you?
No more quit.
Oh, yeah, fine. At least put yourself back in your strength as my reputation again.
Fine.
He shoulders the beam again and turn it off.
I pray somewhere. Something so nice to me.
Me? Just last night you made spice crispy treat and shared them with him.
It's not my fault that you heathens have an undermined palate. He was the only one in the place that appreciated them. That is your fault, we goodness.
Yes, sir.
Any word from Captain Cortez about the trade? The deadline draws near. In 1 day's time, if they do not trade the alien tablet and the shadow cube, we will kill Sergeant Darling.
Yes, sir, I know.
I know you know the plan. Don't you know that I make parliamentary amendments? You're the worst intern ever held in college. Even for lots of the light of our business fair. And if you got it, flaunt it. I don't know.
Your face.
What was that?
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, apology accepted. Now, no help in PK, ready our prisoner. It is time we learn all we can from our captain about the Tri-Lamb Brigade and their majestic leader, Captain Cortez. It is time for the torture of Sergeant Darling.
Like how we go back to comparison, like the point. Three groups of people, and they unfreeze and leave the platform. Walking towards Stephen's window, and they stab and observe him, and he's on the side.
Captain, I think we found a way to where it's calm. It'll take some tricky maneuvering, but I think we've got a shot.
Believe immediately, Marines. Time is of the essence.
Lights begin to flash, and Stephen is breathing labored and begins to convulse. He yells in pain. Warning sirens go off. Tunic shrieks and dies on the ground.
What the fuck?
His vital signs are spiking through the roof.
Is it killing him?
He should be dead already, according to these numbers.
Open the door.
I can't. It's locked down.
Steven!
By counting glass, the lights flash one last time. Black out briefly, and they rise back up and red out. We can see Stevie slumped at the table. The cube is missing from his hand. Cortez stands back and shoots the glass. Gunfire and glass tinkling. He jumps into the room, and Cormac follows suit.
Shut off those damn alarms.
He taps a few buttons, and the sirens halt. Tunic meekly peeks up into the room and levels his gun covering.
I got a pulse.
Grab him. Lift Stevie up and prone, still clutching the tablet. They drag him down back to the ground. They crouch next to him.
My God, is he all right?
Stevie.
Cortez slaps him, Stevie unconsciously slaps him back. Cortez doesn't say yes, coughing, spluttering. He blurts out, XX3417, 3X974, Quadrant 17, 224-579, Solar Event Alpha 9, XX371 Legacy PY3948. He sags back to the arm and looks around Dave.
Damn it! Broke his brain! What in all the type was that? Gibberish.
It's the coordinates of the jump drive. I know where it's at.
Look at the tablet. I can read it.
Tablet. Stevie! The whole tablet has been altered. Well done, Stevie. Well done. I shall see you get extra Cocoa Puffs for breakfast tomorrow.
Sir, if Stevie knows the location of the jump drive, we don't need the tablet anymore. Let me trade it, sir, please.
Wait, the tablet itself,
Tablet what?
The tablet itself is the key to opening the temple where the jump drive was hid. Can't just give it away to the Baron.
Damn it. This shit is just getting silly.
Everyone nods in agreement.
That's correct.
They sit Stevie down and
I
begin to tune to him a bit in the background and again his talk.
Fret not, Captain. We'll rescue your Marie. By the time you return, I will have all the necessary preparations done to begin our final push to the alien engine. We will safeguard the tablet. You go rescue Sergeant Darling for all of us.
We're gonna break into the Lightning Baron's compound. We will need your fastest ships and ships, sir. Something equipped with the latest stealth technology.
I believe I may have just the ship and the perfect pilot to go with.
We can pilot our own ship, sir.
Like hell. This ship is one of a kind and more expensive than 10 of my flagship. The pilot goes with you. I will be in my quarters if you need it. Get yourself cleaned up and then join me. It's sleepy time and I need help getting into my space jam.
He exits the tablet very pleased with himself, and the rest are there left dejected and not happy. Yes, Captain.
Got something to say. Corporal, go ready. Load it up in the hangar. Clock's ticking, Marines. We extricate Sergeant Darling in 12 hours before the Baron's deadline.
Gets him a permanent case of the deads. Thorndyke, see to him, and then, see to him, and then.
Yes, Captain.
Meet up with him.
I think you want to see me.
That's right.
Just giving a little buddy pat on the shoulder and takes it as this tunic has to be out of the way.
Steven, you okay?
Yeah, thank you, Sergeant. He's got a little bit of a headache. Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
He goes over to Aaron and Aaron together there, and they're in a box. He steps forward and says, how can I help?
Help? What are you gonna do? File some papers? The guy I usually help with these types of problems is the one in the crosshairs. And the easy way to get it back is to just walk out the door with our boss because you handed it to him. So why don't you be a good little pet and crawl back into his lap and stay out of our way? I have to go save my friend.
Why?
His friend should die.
She exits and he's left looking sad. You look nice. Like a lights up on a single table. Object on it covered with a black cloth. Baron and Darling sit on a table across from each other and Vicky is leaning in the background with another guard. They have a whip together to show the torture. Baron glares at him and hand on the device.
Hear what I want to know.
No.
Yes.
Suck it.
My ears go make like dry twigs.
Call me Daddy and go wait in the corner, Baron. Because I'm a take you to school.
Growl at each other and grab their top cloth for hungry hippo. They go at it and they're telling each other.
Damn it!
Yeah, dirty.
Baron pulls out.
Shut up, behave. Sven, remove hungry hippos. The time for games is over.
He goes and levels his gun at Darling's temple. Baron produces his knife and approaches Darling.
Is it movie time? You said we watched Rugby Team.
And gives Baron a look.
No, it is not movie time. It is, however, time to send a message to your friends. They keep stalling on the negotiations, and we must let them know how serious we are. Sven!
Sven holds Darling's arms and Baron grabs Darling by the jaw and knife held high. He steps in front of him, hiding the action, and his knife lower. You fade to black out, dark as we hear Darling scream out in pain. Lights up on the platform. Now looks like the interior of the cockpit. Charlander's carrying some computers and guns.
How are we all stealth fields?
Looks like they'll be good for a full charge. About 2 minutes of instrument blackout.
It's not long enough. Where the hell is that ace pilot? We leave in 10, Marines. Pilot or no? Thorndyke, go check out this.
He gets up to leave when a voice calls out in southern drawl.
And don't you go near the control.
He has a thick set of glasses on one of his eyes is crooked, and he has an obvious nose. He carries a small box.
I've got them set up just the way I want. Sure would hate to have a herded thing like you messing all up. Captain Cortez, I'm your pal.
What's wrong with his eye?
You're the pilot of the most expensive ship in the fleet.
Yes, sir. Willie the Space Cowboy at your service. Whoops! There it goes again.
When he saluted, his hand fell off.
Whoops! There it goes again.
He scoops it up and reattaches his arm.
Holy fucking balls.
Yep. We got ourselves. I know we need to leave except this just arrived for you. It doesn't bode well for that Marine release.
He holds out the box, and Cortez snatches it and opens it. The Marines peek in. Tunic kneels over it, begins to dry heat, and gets shaken.
Oh, damn it. Is that his...
Slowly Cortez fishes in the box and brings out the special garlic hair curl.
It is. Sergeant Darling, it's Carl.
Damn.
Motherfucker!
Punches the wall, Tunic dry heat, and pulls out a picture of his girl.
I don't know who has your boy, but he sees more honoring than a cross-eyed coyote lost in an awful mirror. What you say, saying we go back to that kilo. Thank you, Willie.
Willie, go power up the ship. We leave immediately.
Willie climbs off again, his hand dropping off again by tunic, dry heat, Willie, you sit up again and exit.
Thorndyke. Here. Go put that in cryostasis. Maybe the docs can reattach it till I get it back.
She nods, worried, and takes the box, carrying it off. He shakes his head to it, checking out the gear. Tunic is visibly shaking still.
Sir?
Yes, Corporal.
I'm scared for Sergeant Darling, and for myself. Is it bad to be scared?
Hey, of course not. It's okay to be scared. It means you care about life. It's how you overcome the fear that matters. Rule number 11. No one likes a whiny bitch.
Tunic is still obviously shaking and he's gonna change the subject, seeing the picture.
May I?
Yeah.
This your girl, Corporal? The one I always hear you and Darling chatting about?
Yes, sir. Her name is Erica. She's waiting for me back home.
Worth fighting for?
Yeah, till my last breath, sir.
She's a beautiful girl, Corporal. Many great men have fought for beautiful women. You're a lucky man.
Thank you, sir. Captain? I can't remember her laugh.
What do you mean?
Her laugh, sir. I can't remember the way she laughs. And it's one of my favorite things about her. It used to be right up there in my mind, but now I don't know. It's gone. I'm trying really hard to remember it, but it's gone. You know, it's weird. It's like there's a blank spot where she should be.
Corporal, I'm sure.
I mean, she's the one thing that I got good waiting for me back home, sir. I don't know why her laugh. And do you think it may have to do with like all those times I'm getting injured or whacked in the head? I mean, I wake up feeling okay, and you tell me that nothing happened. That can't be it. Can I, Captain?
No. Tunic. It couldn't be. I'm sure it's just the stress of all these missions. Yeah, you probably just need a little more rack time.
You think so, Captain?
Of course, Corporal. As soon as we get you back from this mission, you're on a week's R&R. That's an order.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Captain.
Time to strap in, Marine. Hey. Aim faces on, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
He sweeps and exits with the gear bags, and Cortez is left staring after him. Thorndyke slowly steps out of sight.
Captain,
Sergeant?
is he saying that?
Yes. He is. Every time that we reclone him, a little less of him comes back. Space Christ, this is a depressing day.
There's entirely silent slapstick sing a la old I Love Lucy, lights up on Attigate, sound asleep in a comfy chair with an eye mask over his eyes. He is snoring, he is in some pajamas and has the tablet clutched in his arms sort of loudly. We hear the sound of the rain and Stevie appears in the doorway holding a book that is roughly the same size as the tablet. The next bit should be basically him sneaking in the room and trying to swap out the tablet. He needs to encounter a wide variety of silly crap that makes a lot of noise. Yeah, he actually bumps into wind chimes, he sets off a space monkey, he bumps into the flintlock, and then he eventually walks over some bubble wrap and other things on the floor. The whole while, Attigate stays fast asleep, snorting at times and turning as if he might wake up and never does. Finally, Stevie is able to swap the book for the tablet and lets out a small sigh of relief, which does the trick and awakens Attigate. Drawing the pistol from his PJs, waving it blindly, screaming in fear, as Stevie rushes out the door with the tablet. It should go to a brief blue out, and Stevie rushes onto another platform that is set up with the controls of the ship. He clutches the tablet and toggles a switch, preparing for liftoff. Launch sequence activated, Mr. Stevie. Tracking coordinates set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launching. He looks worried but determined, and we hear the engine roar, and he is shoved back in the seat. Picks up a communication device. Computer, secure channel, override code TK421. Channel secure. Shuttle Tiberian to the Iron Lion. Shuttle Tiberian to the Iron Lion. Lightning Baron, do you copy? Lights up on the other side of the stage, revealing the Lightning Baron, who is obviously sleeping and in a furry bathrobe. He clutches a teddy bear that has a tiny eye patch over one eye.
True tales to disturb the lightning banner on the secure channel during snap time. What the? I recognize you.
Yes, Baron, you do. And I have a proposition for you. Like a bum bum. Lights up fairly on stage. We see the outline of someone in chains in the background. Lights come up slowly and some flashlight beams pierce the darkness, and we hear scuffling and some grumbling and the classic sound of trash cans being knocked over and an alley cat screeching. The bulk of the scene will be played out in the dark with the flashlights providing illumination.
Damn it, will you watch where you're going?
What the hell does the Lightning Baron have trash cans and alley cats in his base? It's not my fault.
Remember the Barbies? The plan did not include them bubbling into things, Truman.
Well, maybe if I had got to be Magneto like I wanted, I would know the plan better.
Quiet, Marines. We've made it this far. Let's not blow it now, okay? We are professionals.
With his ringtone, Barbie Girl behind what goes up loud and he fumbles for his phone.
Why is your phone on, sir?
Because I have a social life, Sergeant. Mr. Atticus.
He sounds with his phone in front of the crowd.
You'll have to wait. What do the plans say?
You should be right by the holding cells.
This flashlight pan over Sergeant Darling, who is slumped on his knees, hair down up with bows in it.
My gods. Darling.
What did they do to his hair?
Captain, is that you?
Marines, the lock.
They scurry to the side of the platform and begin to tinker and set a small charge. They handle and detonate with a small thump. They scurry up onto the platform and check on Darling.
Guys, you gotta get out of here. The things they could do to you, you gotta run. Tunic, little bro, you especially.
Hey, quiet, Sergeant. We're getting you out of here.
Sir, someone's coming.
You hear people approaching from off.
Douse the lights. Hide, Marines.
Lights go out, we hear fumbling in the dark, and then the lights come up. All the Charlanders are hit very badly. Tunic is just standing behind a small plant. Dorknight's move and guns stick out. Cortez is hiding behind Darling. All about it. We have Louise who sinks in, and finally the Baron, Stevie, Claire, and Carl in an Asian beard.
Yeah.
The Iron Lion walk in front of Stevie, who has a gun in his hand, and walks by the Baron.
See? Just as I promised you, Mr. Stevie, you have my gun and the control. You have my word you will not be harmed as long as you give me that tablet. There is Sergeant Darling, none the worse for wear.
So we have a deal. I give you the tablet, you give me him.
A most prudent deal, but I must ask, why are you here? Where is Captain Cortez and the Tri-Lander Brigade? No offense, but why send a clerk to do a warrior's job?
Are we dealing or not? Holds the tablet and Baron grabs it.
Oh, we are indeed. When who? If you please.
When who turns on Stevie and approaches him menacingly. Stevie raising the gun and pulls the trigger. Nothing. When who snatches the gun and punches Stevie to the ground. But we had a deal.
No deal, old chap. You don't think I would give up my favorite decoration, do you?
We really should put him in cardboard.
The bows in his hair are a nice touch, Claire.
Thank you.
Cortez has gotten Stevie's attention and motions for him to get down.
And this is why you send a warrior to do this job, not some clerk. Thank you for hand-delivering the tablet.
Stevie punches the Baron and grabs the tablet.
Trilandus, now!
The lights go out and the flashlights come on all over the place, causing confusion. We hear gunfire and we see Stevie shove the Baron and run off with the tablet. More gunfire.
Grab Darling.
Where's Stevie?
Marines, we're out of here.
Computer, lights!
Lights come on and Windu is unconscious on the floor. Claire is there scared, holding her gun, pointing into crazy. Everyone else is missing.
Damn those Trilanders! Clear! The base is compromised. Set the detonation sequence and ready the shuttle. I will meet you there. Come back with my tablet, you little bastard!
Claire and the Baron exit in opposite ways, blackout. Lights up on a small side portion of the stage. The Marines are panicking, and Tunic is slumped against the wall and has 3 large claw marks across his face. Darling struggles to support himself.
That fucking alley cat did that to him?
Now we know why the Baron keeps it around.
She fires back the way they came. We hear the cat screech again.
Did anybody see which way Stevie went with that tablet?
It all happened so fast. What the frack is going on, Cap?
Here, take this corridor and get outside the compound. Signal our dropship. We'll be right there.
Captain,
Darling, you're in no condition to fight. Take Tunic and get out of here. Thorndyke and I need to find Stevie in that tablet. Let's move, Marines. Come on.
Exit and big blackout. We hear heavy rain in a darkly lit stage. We hear gunshots and lights rise as Stevie staggers in, dropping his gun on the tablet. He ignores the gun and crawls to retrieve the tablet. We hear the laughing of the lightning Baron from off stage, and he enters as Stevie grabs the tablet. He fires a shot in the air, Stevie flinches and squeezes away out of his butt.
Hello, little rabbit. Running out of room to run, it seems. Tablet, now.
Never.
What do you have to gain from this? Do you really care about this space engine that much?
No.
Then what could it possibly...
Stevie begins to get to his feet, and Baron kicks him in the stomach.
Answer me!
Sir, the ship is ready. We must go.
I'll be there in a moment. Well, Mr. Stevie, as you can tell, we are almost out of time. Tablet, if you please.
Why don't you just take it from me?
Well, I suppose I could, but where's the fun in that? It is much more delicious to make you give it to me, and to have you live with your weakness.
You can't have it.
And why do you cling to it so?
Because I'm not going to fail my friends.
You silly little man! You actually care about those fools. Do you think that for one moment they actually care about you? Welcome to the reality of the universe.
He shoots Stevie twice, who staggers back and collapses face down. Baron holsters his gun and scoops at the tablet with a smirk and swiftly exits. As soon as he is gone, Cortez and Thorndyke quickly rush in. They cross to Stevie and turn him over. Blood soaks his chest and leaves Baron barely alive. Baron.
Thorndyke, stay with me.
Cortez draws his gun and exits. Thorndyke cradles him and has lost for words. He tries to staunch the wound. Sergeant Thorndyke.
Just sit tight, Stevie. It's gonna be okay.
He's fading and he shakily holds her hand and he touches her cheek. I never got you to love me. He dies in her arms.
Stevie. Stevie.
She begins to cry and holds him in the light spade.
I cannot believe this has happened. This is precisely why I did not want the tablet to leave this flagship. Now the lightning Baron has it. We've come this far and we will not turn back now. We will have the space engine and nothing shall stop our course. Full power to the warp drives.
But that is before we found out we must travel through the Charybdis Nebula. It's a space swoop hole that no one has ever returned from.
Space swirly pool or not, we will press forward. But who? Fools. Thank you. I said hello. We can go out here. Get those Space Marines! All cannons open fire! Eat it. Come on, eat it. Malnourished.
Sir, multiple contacts on the structure.
It's a trap! Here, Captain Cortez and the Tri-Lambda Brigade. Here, there be space pirates. Next month. On their brigade.
Episode 4. That was where, this was the episode where everything kind of changed. Serious shit. And it worked really well, and we didn't know how that was going to go over. Because it had been, that was the point, it was silly, and then all of a sudden we turned it kind of, realistic on everybody. And it worked awesome. Like, that was one of my favorite memories of that. When we killed Stevie, I just heard people crying in the dark, and I was like, yes. and we had established the audience saying Doom at that point in time. And so the audience would cheer in, but when the screen lowered that night for Doom, fucking nobody said anything. It was like, what the fuck did I just see? And I was like, all right, we got them, we're good. And so we were able to start telling better stories by that. And
yeah, the story with Tunic and his girlfriend, like not being able to know that, like that was. Damn.
Yeah. But usually it's something silly, and then like Space Christ, I hate Mondays or something like that, where you do something silly immediately afterwards and try to make them forget. So this was one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah. It's also the last episode we filmed like regular.
Yeah, they were like, this is stupid.
Like an early Doctor Who.
No. Well, there's why I've told them this before, is that there's a completely different episode of 4 written that
Pizza, ice cream, pizza.
So I had written a whole separate episode the night prior to the read-through. I saw Sucker Punch. And I went home and looked at my script. And I was like, fuck, I wrote Sucker Punch. And I was like, this is terrible. And so I rewrote the whole episode in like 8 hours. And then we read it through that night. And this was the new episode that I rewrote. And
What was the original episode going to be like?
Horrible.
I know horrible.
There was basically a planet that was like Switzerland, which was a neutral planet, where they agreed to go to this neutral planet. That's where they would barter for Darling, and the planet was ran by this sentient, like this crazy two-headed being that was like a yin-yang symbol, and it's gonna be Drew that had a fake head on his shoulder, and depending upon the makeup that we would do, he would be this sentient neutral being. It was god awful, and I was like, this
That character sounds cool though.
wasn't, trust me. Worked out much better this way.
No, I mean like that character sounds like
It's like an old Star Trek episode.
Something else.
No, you missed nothing, don't sweat it.
Yeah, so this worked out much better.
Well, I think too, this is the episode, like at the read-through, a lot of the cast was crying afterwards because we realized we were super invested in these characters by that point.
We watched it today and I cried when Stevie died.
Yeah, it was so.
He's my little buddy.
And like once again, like I came in season 2, so like I didn't know that Stevie had died before. I saw Stevie die the final episode.
Mega Stevie.
I saw the, so I didn't get like the backstory. I just saw the part where he sings to her and then he dies. And so like I had that, and I was just like, so I didn't have the backstory or anything, and I was just like, oh. And then like I watched this backstory even more, and I'm like, holy crap! Oh my god! Oh.
Yeah, McDowell's kind of a dick, isn't he?
What's that?
Was it the next episode where you guys had the video for the video site, for the dating video site?
We had Space Embrace.
Space Embrace
were just little
just
side.
one-offs.
They were in between season 1 and 2. Before we did season 2, we had a fundraiser over at the Blue Star, and we had Scott film the videos for the fundraiser. So Space Embrace is what if the Lightning Baron and Steebing and Attagate went on a dating site to try and meet women.
That was in in season, that had to be season 2, because I was there.
Yeah, we ended up showing them for season 2, and we showed them during season 2.
Yeah, it had to be during
We did them right before season 2.
Are they EQs?
Yeah, those are on YouTube. Those are all on YouTube. Yeah.
The next video is So You Want to Be a Pirate?
Oh, yeah.
The recruitment video. And what's really funny,
Museum files, yes, work, yeah.
the scene right before we did the recruitment video, we ended up killing Josh's pirate character, and then it comes up in the video. I love being part of the pirates. They're so accepting. We just killed him.
And it's also the one where Burger doesn't get to do his dude, and he's all like bummed out.
I think this episode was also the first time I got rid of a mid episode film element where all the episode priors we were having some type of film element and it was fun, but it was the first time I had to like, well, do I want to shoehorn in this idea just because we've done this thing at the sake of the story, or I was like, fuck it, they can get over not having to say Doom in the middle of the episode, and it was better.
I love the way that he's like, no, let me. The pirates are like, no, we've got flat screen. So, sorry, bro. And
I don't know.
he's like, he's so bummed out. And he's like, dude, no.
I don't know if you did this on purpose, Scott, but every season, the 4th episode would be like the fucking episode that would be like flip the season on its head, and it always focused on some kind of like darling-based storyline. They're always the best episodes.
I don't think so, but alright.
No. The first thing I said, the June, like this flip the story and say like the second one.
The June thing was
Yeah, when he catches Cortez, and then season 3.
I have a question about this episode. The teddy bear. He's kind of like, did you, like, in any way, like, was the teddy bear that he's got in this episode, was that intentional with the rocks later?
No, it wasn't.
Was that, like, I mean, is that something that...
No, that was just a sight gag that he had created. It wasn't until later that I came up with the whole fucked up teddy bear
I
child.
know, but like, so there wasn't,
No,
you didn't draw back
teddy
on
bears are just
that,
iconic.
cause I mean, there was the whole like, what's in the box thing for like ever, and then, you know, it's a teddy bear.
It's that teddy bear?
No,
No,
it's not that teddy bear, it's a teddy bear.